Vanity Fair. Today we are going to broach the topic of Riverdale fan theories with Chad Murray. I love how deep everybody went. Only one person on here was right. So, let's start. Number one, from @SouthsideSerpent 2019, theories on Edgar Evernever. So it's been very obvious that the Edgar reveal is supposed to be very important, even shocking. So what I'm thinking is that this isn't the real Edgar. Maybe because the real one is someone we know who just changed their name. Or this is actually Edgar, so I'm either Edgar or I'm not. But he is not actually the one running the farm. Someone else is that we know. Charles, maybe. Wow! You should just go sit in the writer's room. Is this how you're telling me? Is this how you're gonna let me know I'm not actually Edgar Evernever and I'm not in charge of the farm? Guess we're gonna find out. Posted by @GentleCritter. Oh, I like that name. As we now know, hot, funky, and firmly in the millennial generation, Chad Michael Murray has been cast as Edward. Thank you. Hot, hunky. I like, what did I say? Funky. I like funky too. I was surprised by CMM because he's in his late 30s. It's not that surprising. Gonna happen to you too. Age is inevitable. Totally possible to be the dad of a teen, of a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. Doesn't look one bit like Evelyn. So I thought, holy cow, what if Evelyn is not Edgar's daughter, but his wife? I want to believe that she is a young woman in her 20s pretending to be a teen to recruit young women and teens into the cult. Ah, the webs we weave, the webs we weave. You went there, and it's theory. Posted by Okay, but a 4 doesn't make the A sound. So it can't be fanciness. I know what you're going for. It should be fornciness. It's not even phonetical. I have a theory about the farm. It's insane, but you know, it's Riverdale. Anything can happen. I agree. Anything can happen. That's what's so cool about it. Okay, part 1. The people are going to the farm because Edgar lets them see dead people. Most of you think it's caused by drugs, but I think the dead people are really there. We know of Alice seeing a chick there and Cheryl and Polly seeing Jason. Man, you went dark quick. Why are Jason and Chick pretending to be dead and living on the farm? That's a good question. Season 1 indicates that Clifford thinks that Cheryl is the real heir, which leads me to believe that Jason is adopted. That means he has other parents, and his father is Edgar Evernever. The Blossoms are a real shit family. Tell me how you really feel. When Jason got older, he searched for his father. Edgar took him in and somehow convinced him to fake his death. Chick is the son of FP and Alice, but we all know Alice has a history of lying to get herself advantages. Maybe Chick is not FP's child, but also Edgar Evernever's. Damn, I get around. That's what I'm picking up here. You think Edgar just does it all. All right. And being outcasted by his mother, he turns to his father and lives with him on the farm for a long time. I'm gonna give you this much. There's a universe where you're kind of right. There's a universe where you're very, 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 very wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. Posted by user They're All Detective. They're Al Detective? The real detective. I'm used to spaces. I was raised in a world where we used them. My prediction, Penelope Blossom and Edgar Evernever, the 2 Gargoyle Kings. Penelope is the killer of Featherhead with the complicity of a much older Gargoyle King. Ooh, I like that. Lazy Luce, Lazy Lucy. Anyone know? Anyone want to give me a hand here? Lazy Hoosie? Okay, Lazy Lucy. This would be brilliant, but so incredibly sad. Edgar is Evelyn's stepdad, and he lets her see her dead mom, which he murdered. Oh, you watch too much Forensic Files. I do like that you put a very sweet photo of Edgar kissing his daughter in that moment. It makes it even darker. I am blown away by half of these. Posted by user TubaGirl1214. This is my favorite name of the day. Edgar is a warlock, possibly. Ties to Sabrina. This is just an idea. I know it's probably not true. Maybe the reason he can show people the dead level is because he's a warlock from Greendale. It's reaching, but it'll be a cool crossover. I thought the same thing. That was the first thing I thought. We think alike. Posted by Vanadium Pentoxide. It's a cool name. All right, Neverland. In season 1, episode 6, Hal asks Betty if she truly believed all Polly's ravings about going to the farm to live in Neverland. I never realized the connection between that and the Evernever family until I rewatched season 1, so I thought I'd share. Good spot. Posted by @ET_Ferguson. Okay, I think the Gargoyle King is 2 people. Oh, I like that. It was the coroner's father all those years ago, seeing as he died and his son is middle-aged now. The timeline fits. Secondly, who better to want people dead in a town with one coroner than himself? Judging by his son's creepy vibe, this is how he looks every day. It could be assumed his dad was also a little weird. The son also said in this episode that Daryl's file was in his father's secret or personal files. Was his father a serial killer fascinated with death, and now his son has taken up the mantle? This is genius. I like where your head's at. Posted by user Kennedy Killed the Mob. My bonkers Riverdale theory. Riverdale is a pretty terrible place. People die a lot. Everyone is sinister and filled with secrets. Overall, a really weird place to live. My theory is that Riverdale is hell. Everyone in Riverdale is somehow paying penance in the afterlife, and when they die or ascend, they go on to a less evil layer. If you were to cosmically zoom out, you'd see a massive Archie multiverse with hell at the bottom and heaven at the top. As characters pay penance, they slowly rise up until each reach a paradise version of Riverdale. I think that is a fascinating end to the entire show. But I don't think it's going to happen. I may be new to the Riverdale universe, but I know I can speak for everybody when I say thank you guys for supporting the Riverdale world, because they love you and they do it for you. One of you is going to be right.